What's up, everybody? It is episode 58, 6, 7. Anyway, yo, let me rock. We're at Space 67 Studios. We had to do a part 2 to our summer wrap up, but it's basically fall now. So
I think fall just started like a couple days ago.
yeah. So anyway,
No preseason episode.
Preseason we'll talk about a lot, but bringing back
The one and only.
The unofficial member of the basketball.
At this point, if you don't know who this is, like,
yeah,
I don't know what to tell
you. Might
you.
get slapped, but
I don't know what to tell
yeah.
you.
What's up, Dre?
What up? How y'all doing?
Chilling, bro.
Chilling.
How you, man? I feel like, we talked about it a little bit, but really give us the scoop on how it's been and, coming back, vacation, this, that, like life in general.
Summer was great. Probably my best summer I've had professionally, like career-wise. But, once you do something, you just want more, I guess. So, trying to line up a few things for the season. Enjoying this downtime a little bit. Haven't recorded in a while. I'm not really a big fan of recording, preseason stuff.
Yeah.
But I got, a camp coming up. Top high schoolers in Connecticut. That should be dope. Probably, maybe 15 out of the 20 ranked in Connecticut and stuff like that. It should be dope.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know you had the middle school one, this is the high school one. What kind of has gone into that? We were just talking off camera, being able to recruit guys that while balancing the fact that the guys from CT, some of them aren't in CT, and then some guys are from out of state but play their high school ball in CT. How's that recruiting process going right now?
Yeah, bro, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I'm just the person that pulls up and whatever's there is there, but trying to actually reach out with kids and coordinate, because at the end of the day, they 16, 17, 18. You still probably got to ask permission from somebody, but it's hey, let's make it worth it. Hit up a lot of the top kids, and most of them off the strength of me just being me and knowing my background and stuff. They're yeah, I'm with it. Couple kids on the fence and stuff. They don't really know what it is and stuff, but hopefully after this one we'll have a base of what we're trying to do. But basically I want to just bro, I don't care if you in prep school, you in public school, you from Cali but you playing in Connecticut, you from homegrown in Connecticut, bro, you hooping in Connecticut this winter, bro, come play, bro. Let's compete, because I'm other states do it. Kids move to Cali, Cali, Tyron Stokes is ranked in Cali. He not from Cali. He from Kentucky. People go to OTE in Atlanta. Oh, now you could play EYBL and stuff in Georgia. Connecticut needs to do the same thing. I'm tired of everything being split up. 203, 860, bro. We're this big.
Yeah, no one knows the difference.
No,
yeah,
only that's
no
such
one
a
knows the difference.
That's such a big thing in Connecticut. Clearly we from the 203, but that's just where I'm from. But Connecticut is this big. Why can't we just all right? Let's all hoop.
Right. I'm 203, but
yeah,
CT over everybody.
Of course.
Yeah, you can joke about that part,
no,
right?
I
think that's what we should do.
I'm literally from the 203,
Yeah.
but bro,
CT is
yeah,
CT.
CT. Come on, let's
And they really don't know the difference. I went to St. John's. That's 45 minutes away from our end.
Yeah, nobody know the difference.
They're oh yeah, so you be at stores all the time.
Right.
They don't know what Connecticut is. They don't even know and that's our neighbors.
Yeah.
We touch New York, and they don't understand that there's a southern Connecticut and there's a northern Connecticut, and that up there is completely different from down there. They have no clue.
Yeah, but then a lot you just kind of develop this kind of small town mindset being from Connecticut, as we've all experienced, but we've all had chances to go outside of our Connecticut bubble, whether that be with basketball or work wise. So it's oh yeah, we are pretty small. We always got to let people know we from Connecticut. So me and my guy Drew is bro, we seen all this, bro. Let's get back to Connecticut. And then it's just the talent pool we got is looking great. Couple players still on the fence. Couple players clearly gonna be busy and stuff. But hopefully we get to the point where it's hey, we got this showcase camp we doing. Then maybe we doing an all-star game. And then once we get some notoriety, we have the media mentions is people. We was trying to do 15 or something up front. I'm Drew, we might need more passes. Everyone want to be involved. Everyone want to come see it. It's just it should be dope, bro. It should be dope for CT.
And that's huge, because it's I was Oh, in one of my group chats earlier, there was just like this one of my friends. He posted something about something with football up in Windsor, and it was just like, why are we still trying to gatekeep people trying to help? Like the coach, it was a Facebook post. Coach was like, I love Windsor with all my heart. I said I'd go to college, help kids when I come back and try to put them and connect them. But then he would mention that there are still adults that are gatekeeping and trying to like say, no, you're good here, this, that, and third. I know what's best for you. Instead of actually just leaning on each other and really just trying to promote the state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think that is? Is it because of that pandemic of the small town mindset where it's like, oh, I'm going even more niche where like, oh, I'm from Stanford and you're from Norwalk and you're, and there's like that ego there, or how do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I think it's silly because it's like some people would rather be like, oh no, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna show out. Yo, you gotta understand your surroundings. We don't have that luxury that like a Cali has, or like a Detroit, or like
These big
Atlanta. Like we don't have that. So it's like I would rather you go and put on and rep rather than stay here and be hood hero. Because I promise you're only the hero in your hood. Because like sometimes, and we talk 203, 860, 203 doesn't even make it up to 860 to really like see that level of play. So now it's like, oh yeah, you think you're the man over here, but like I promise you, if you go up, you're gonna get your head knocked off. But that just shows some of the level of talent that we have.
So clearly I live in New York now. New York, if say I punch in something, it might be 40 minutes away. But in New York time, you'd be like, oh, it's not like whatever.
Right.
Dudes in Connecticut, some will be 30 to 40 minutes away. Like, nah, that's way too far. I'm not going up there. Like, I'm not going to hoop up there. Why would I not? Bro, like, we in the smallest state, bro. It's going to be most of the time straight highway, besides in Stanford, Norwalk, all that. We're not going to talk about 95. But then, bro, like, that's what it's gonna take to unite everything. And then you got, like you just said, people are gatekeeping. Like, bro, this kid got an opportunity to go put himself on, right? Like, he could go be great, go put you on. Like, realize he originally started from the school. Most of the kids I know that go to prep school, they will like say they end up in college, they doing interviews. Yo, I went here, I'm from here, like this is in my blood. Like, no, they don't forget that. But you wanna win, like clearly we all wanna win, like kids wanna stay, but like he might have a chance to better his life for him and his family. And you wanna go to the Sunday bar and just brag. Like I don't get that part. Like, but
I would rather be known for the guy that sends kids to higher levels than to say like
I think it's more
here.
To each their own, but I think there's more. It comes more with that. Like, bro,
it's a compliment.
Like
it's if people didn't want my players, I'd be like, damn, y'all ass. Like, what's going on? Like, do we suck?
Literally, like P, for example, Parrish. Clearly went to Putnam, like still about to go D1, still about to go play in the MAC. A great recruit for the MAC. He had A-10 offers, stuff like that. Went to Putnam, but we're not gonna forget he went to Notre Dame Fairfield, like where he started at, like his origins. He from Norwalk, like we're not gonna forget that. It was time for him to go better himself. Like let me go get better.
Funniest part about that too is like there's pushback. Some people didn't want him to leave, but like he's from Norwalk and he went to Notre Dame Fairfield, so he already left.
Right.
He already left. That wasn't even like, you know what I mean. So it's like he was never yours technically. Yeah. He already left.
What is this? I even hate like
that's what I'm saying.
He's my play. Like what?
But first, like the issue that I feel like, even, and this is in the training space, it's like nobody's anybody's possession.
No,
like
not even parents.
Yeah,
that shit is nasty.
Not even parents.
But that's so wild that's how we associate. Even I catch myself. I say, yeah, the player that I train, like it's not like my player. Even though they see me the most, they're not mine.
Because how often are they actually loyal to one person?
Yeah, no. And that's the thing too. And even with training, it's like everybody has 3 trainers now. So it's like you can't claim somebody.
So and I want you to speak on it too, because you do actual recruiting. Mm-hmm. And so how hard is it to get in contact with kids?
Mm-hmm.
You can talk straight to the camera. Talk straight to the camera.
It's the most disrespectful thing to leave a coach hanging, right? Whether it's college or prep school or even high school, like if a kid, like a private high school, right? They're taking time out of their day and they believe that you can kind of change their program, like be a part of their program and be a very valuable member. And like I see it more so on the kids when they go to like trying to go to college. Oh, I don't want to really go D3. Like I don't really want to go JUCO. I don't want to go NAI. Bro, they're gonna give you money to go ball. Like playing college ball is the hardest it's ever been in the history of life and history of the game, right? I had to, like, I was not scrambling, but I was hitting up coaches every single day for the development team for me at South Kent to find schools for my guys, like every day, because they're like, oh, well, I got this option, and they're like they're also scrambling too because there's a wide net of kids. This is basketball is the most popular it's ever been, but it's hard if you don't respond. That's one that I will cross you off first and foremost, and then two, have the respect for that coach's time that they took to like try to recruit you, even if it was a crappy like recruiting pitch, right? They still reached out to you, and you got to experience that, and then from there, you know what you want moving forward as a player and looking at a coach, or what what are basically what you don't want. So it's just hard. Like kids are always on their phone too. Right?
Yeah, then like you don't burn bridges. Like this one coach is hitting you up. You don't know who he know, bro. Like literally, this one coach hit you up. Say you don't want to go there. All right, it's honestly, I would respect it more if you're like, oh, sorry, coach, I appreciate you hitting me up. I'm looking at some other options right now, but I truly appreciate you taking the time out your day. Like,
right.
Even for the camp I'm doing, like some kids, I was like, yo, you want to come to the camp? A lot of them like, yo, thank you for the opportunity. I'm busy. Boom. I'm cool with that, bro. Like, I'm cool with that. Yeah. But you leaving a coach on a scene or something,
the scene
or something like that, it's like,
the scene be blown,
like,
man.
Oh, okay.
Or
that school you think that's looking at you. Oh, that coach actually used to hoop with back in the day. Yeah. Oh, okay, yo. Asshole kid, but these
coaches be like that too.
These are real conversations,
and these are real people. Don't forget they got emotions.
They're coaches, but they are real people.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this kid was mad disrespectful. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, word, yeah, I don't even want that here. Oh, damn, why coach not hitting me back no more? Why coach ghosting me?
Why randomly ghosting you, but you don't know what was said behind the scenes.
Like when you're getting scouted, like you guys think, yeah, like this coach is scouting me. Yeah, can't wait. He just got to come to my game. I got to hoop. I'll be on. No, he's calling this coach, that parent that knows you, this person that saw you play when you were 4. Boom, 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 boom. How is he as a kid? Like that is actually a real thing. How are you as a person? Can he come here? Is he gonna be a dickhead? Does he go to class? Like, do I have to babysit and hold his hand? Like, if you don't pass those background checks, clearly we've seen players that are uber talented,
right? And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna bleep it out this time.
Clearly we see players that are uber talented, and hey, you gonna get it. Well, your rope is longer, your leash is longer,
definitely.
But a lot of y'all aren't as talented as that, so you gotta rely on that. So
y'all gotta stop acting like bad bitches. Y'all want to hoop? Do y'all want to hoop? Stop acting like bad bitches. Like, yo, the chase is not worth it. Advocate for yourself, bro. He posted the other day. He posted the other day about Tyler Newsome. Tyler Newsome is a perfect example. He was at St. Luke's. You know what I mean? I don't know what he was gonna do for the summer. You know what I'm saying? A couple people calling this way.
First off, it started with you though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and he's a talented kid, but you made a video for him.
On the tape.
Yeah,
somebody reached out. They said, yo, like, can he really go? And I said, nah, he could really go. They did their checks after that, right? But then he's not the kid to say, like, oh, yeah, they on me. Like, all I got to do. No, like, he's still posting his numbers. He's still posting his own stuff. He's still saying, like, yo, they were getting blasted. He's like, oh, I was in true shooting. I was number 2. And I was averaging 20. I was the only player to have 20 and 10 4 times. Like, those are the things that matter, because even when they're playing bad, he's still showing that, okay, I could punch through it. He's not – imagine if he went 0 dark 30, no post, bad bitch shit. Yeah, what are y'all doing? I don't get
Yo,
it.
Zero.
honestly, bro, I'm sorry. I got like, even when I clip this up, I gotta keep like, why do y'all want to be baddies?
I don't get it. I don't
Yo,
get it.
so-
And we're not being insensitive.
Yeah, like,
We're not being
like,
insensitive,
yo.
but I want to be baddies so bad.
Yo, literally, kids will hit me up, like, you know, but people will DM me, yo, like, clearly at this point, I got, like, people want me to talk about them. I'm most of the time, 95% of the time, I'm gonna go look at the page.
Right.
Your profile picture is
It's the Joker.
your profile
The Joker.
your profile picture is Lil Uzi. It's Lil Uzi,
Yup.
right? You got your Finsta tag in your bio. That's
Yup.
it. Just to your Finsta.
Yep.
Your highlights is maybe you got one dunk you did in
Mm-hmm.
your highlights. You have 0 post. You turned off your tags.
Yup.
I can't DM you. You have your DMs off. What do you want me to do with that?
That's bad bitch behavior.
I'm not at that point. I'm not going on Google and look you
No,
up, gang.
no.
You don't got like
You
No.
don't got the juice like
Yo,
that.
and then
You don't got the juice like
also
that.
one thing you miss, right? I get
You
it.
don't got
You know,
the juice like that. You don't got the juice like that.
I get it too, right? Like y'all want to have cool names or whatever. Yo, there's nothing wrong with first and last name. I promise you. I promise you, there's nothing. I shouldn't have to 2K get it out the mud, dot him, spot. Stop, stop. I'm begging you.
Yo.
And you change it every week.
Yo,
you
you
change
do.
it every week,
let's
so I
let's
can't
do this,
find
let's do
you.
this. I know, like, people be like, oh, social media, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, you a serious athlete, bro. That matters.
It's
If-
your brand.
If you the number one player in the country, everybody knows you, whatever, go
You can
ahead.
do whatever
do it.
you
Do
want.
it.
Like, but I'm saying even
Even
like,
them, like,
Bro,
even them,
he's-
like, it's
the name.
yeah, like,
It's like you gotta know me.
yo,
gotta
it's
know-
easy.
Unless
it's,
you're well known by that nickname,
But still,
cut it
yeah,
the fuck
like-
out.
Like, all right, so
TK,
like,
Tyler
so
Kennedy,
like,
what's his thing?
like Captain Jack, like Ian's, but
They
his,
know
his
who
has
Captain
been that forever. He's always had basketball on his page.
Bro.
Ian Jackson. You could, if you type in the search bar, like social media, like I hate people where there's like, oh yeah, it's just bro. How we looking up players and stuff
That
now?
shit is a
We
search
going
engine,
on.
bro.
That's it. It's a search engine.
yeah.
I'm going to IG before I go to Google and look you up
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Look, even like Ian, Captain Jack, 22, I think his name is. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Look up Ian Jackson. That is popping up. Oh, he got all like, yeah. You could go get your fly pictures off. Do what you gotta
course.
do. Like,
That's
I
fine.
get
Them,
it. Like,
them steps in Brooklyn. Yeah.
cut that.
I got cut it. I got cut it. They all go there. I
I
got
didn't do that, dude. That's funny. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yo, that was funny. That's a good one. Yo, but yeah, like, bro, like, I don't like y'all players that aren't on. Like, I don't get that.
So well, I have these thoughts in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to the Tyler Newsome thing, right? He promoted himself, and Ralph we talked about him, and Ralph was like, "Yo, I got to go check him out." After the Ralph video, Lightning, PSA, Rans, Middlesex, like everybody just reached out to him. And then he got to really do his research.
Yeah.
The one thing I can say, even though he talks about himself like that, I feel like people think it might be a little cocky, but it's him promoting himself and him trying to find schools. And if you look at the schools that are talking to him, it's clearly worked,
Yeah,
right?
and he's controlling
Clearly
his,
works.
he's
He's
controlling his own
control their
destiny.
narrative.
Yes, he's
Because-
controlling his narrative and he's
Because
controlling his destiny.
when you're curating it, there's no like, oh well, I haven't seen him versus this team, or oh, I don't know what it looks like versus that competition. Because like we've had that convo a lot too, where like I'll tell him a player and he'd be like, I don't know, like I ain't seen him versus no what's it called. But then we get to see it and it's like, oh, okay, nah, like he could go.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all you need to do is see it. There's no part like watching live games is no comparison to anything with film, highlight tapes, nothing. But even seeing a highlight tape, well, okay.
I can
Wait.
tell you because as a recruiter, I can talk about
I
that.
want to preface this too because I think this is important, right? In a mixtape, I think the three of us sitting here can identify if a certain player is performing or not at a certain level. I think it may be a little bit difficult for other people, so I want to make a different. I want to make it different, right? Mixtape is like the cut up. What's it like a highlight tape or a highlight reel? To me, is like just buckets, So I think a lot of people get confused what they're asking for and what they're promoting, because highlight reels, in my opinion, are for coaches. Mixtapes are for you. So like if you got 6 mixtapes on your page and no highlight reels, I'm probably not I'm not looking at them. But I know we can tell the difference. Yeah. But some people won't even bother to look at that.
To be honest, like if I'm looking at a kid, right? Like at this point, like everybody knows I could make a mix, but I want to see if you're good or not. Like some of the videos, bro, like if I see you, like say you just won a state championship, like y'all won whatever, you get a nice mix with you holding the trophy, like cool, that's valid. But everything on your page probably shouldn't just be a mixtape of you walking around, catching warm up. Like, nah, bro. Like, you need some raw footage on there. Like, keep some raw footage on your page. Like, when there's a bunch of scouting people that always go around. There's people that aren't making mixtapes. Like, there's like, class of 27 guard had like keep some of those up there. So it's
what's dude that be doing it, like the something doctor or whatever. He be doing like a bunch
hoop
of
doctor.
Yeah.
And then but then like people like people just post like the raw like Real Scout. Shout out Real Scout. I love. Like it's
it's the actual
bro. It's so easy to see if someone is good through that. Like, but there's like some people that are making mixtapes, like videographers. I'm not knocking any videographer.
No, stay hustle.
Yeah, like people want clearly you want some of the artistic, like let's like a music, like literally like a music video for yourself, pretty much. But like I feel like as a hooper, you might want some of those a Real Scout type of thing where it's like, someone clicks on my page, it's easy to see. I score like this. I make these type of passes. It's easy, but some coaches don't want to hear Chucky when they click the video, bro. I'm like, let's be real, like.
And then the other issue is like, again, just like looking at it, it's like, why post a video? I know you pay for it, right? Maybe you just have it, and again, if you have a Finsta, you put it on your Finsta, but like recording something and you walking in layup lines and maybe getting 2 layups and then maybe 1 or 2 buckets in the game. You wasted money, bro. Like, again, like, it's just like, why even put that on your page? You know, again, I'm attacking this from a recruiting standpoint, right?
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna let you continue,
go ahead.
Let's preface this. Some people, that's what you want out of hoops and stuff. Like, cool. Right. Like, some people, like, even like me to this day, I'll go back and watch a video I had from when I was younger. Like, clearly, that's memories, but we're talking as a serious hooper, you're trying to get recruited.
Know the difference too.
Yeah, like you're a serious hooper, you're trying to get recruited. You want coaches to look at you. Now you could continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my old highlights real quick, so I'm gonna pass it to you guys so you can see.
They had cameras back then.
Shut the fuck up. This is St. Luke's 08-09, so you can kind of.
Damn.
Yeah. What?
Hopefully, I'm connected.
Biggie. Copyright.
He said, sicker than your average.
You see the
behind the back.
Hey, this yeah, man. But this is that. I mean, hopefully we can.
But it was for you.
Yeah, no, that one was for me to help get recruited back in 08-09. You go.
But wait, is it like raw? Is it like raw?
Yeah, it's the high cam.
Oh, it's the high cam. Okay, see, look. He just put some tunes on it because that's what he was feeling.
Yeah, I got some.
No, yeah, it was just.
I got some old. That was when, and I played that PSA Putnam Science and like the second one.
And what year is this?
Ass 08-09.
Nah, yeah, like I literally
08-09, bro. And you telling me you can't make your own highlight tape in 2025,
bro? I literally made my own.
Like I was trying to get recruited. Like
I like when we was getting videos, it was trying to get recruit. Like clearly that's Stone Age now. Even when we was in high school, it was almost 10 years ago.
And
but
that's when New England Recruiting Report.
That's why Jonas calls you street baller.
That's when New England Recruiting Report just came out. They were like 06 they just started. Mm-hmm. So that's when I was like, all right, if you guys don't know, New England Recruiting Report. So like that's when I was like, all right, this is what I got. That's why I found out about South Kent, Isaiah Thomas, what's his name? Beasley, right? Like Michael Beasley, like all these guys was in New England at that time, and I was like, I gotta go to prep school, because that's where I'm gonna be seen and then get that. So that was my first year at St. Luke's, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go up. Like, but anyway, that was me. 16, was it?
I said 14, brother.
14? You said 14 already?
That's what it said.
14 years ago? Well, I uploaded maybe 14 years ago. But anyway, I was promoting myself. Like, I was trying to figure something out. And again, for us as coaches trying to recruit you, like, if I follow you or if on Twitter, on X, like, you need to make yourself available for a DM. Like, why? What's
See,
the
but
point
I
of
shouldn't
blocking
even
a
have to follow you. I should just be able to DM you.
Yeah, but like I think the follow
Unless you're-
kinda-
I think we should break that down. Like, how should you curate your social media as an up and coming
Yeah,
hooper?
we need to do that.
So
Let's talk about that.
like what Ralph just said, I shouldn't even have to follow you to DM you. I can't think of like I just said. Now I know behind the scenes recruiting is hard. I'm trying to get kids to come to my camp. I can't even DM you, bro. Like I shouldn't have to follow you to DM you because you might be missing out on opportunity because of that. Because the human mind is as simple as that. Like we all lose an attention span as it goes. Like it's just how it's going with our phones and stuff. Especially unks,
Especially don't.
Like, what you mean I gotta follow you?
Like,
Never mind.
yeah, like
That's too much.
like I got must follow to D. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like,
And then I gotta wait for you.
yeah. And
accept it.
then it's gonna be in your follow request DMs. Like, you probably don't even know how to get to that. So I would just say make sure your DMs are open to the public. Like, make sure someone could DM you. You don't even have to reply. Like, you could see it, be like, oh, I don't know who this is. Don't reply. But make sure somebody could DM you. You never know who that is. This could be a AAU coach that want to talk to you, or a college coach that want to talk to you, a scouting service, like somebody that want to talk to you. And then on your page, like I said, like you should probably, even if your @ name is not your full name, you should have your full
name.
You can put your full name right there.
And
so
then
if I type you in, that will still come up.
So so like to your point, right? Like I mean, I'm big on like Gary V and basically essentially like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, they're all search engines. So if you have a keyword in your profile or, in your post, you have a higher probability of coming up.
Yeah.
Right? And the more active you are, the algorithm's going to put you out there for people to find you.
Especially if you have a common name, it's going to be that much harder for somebody to find you. Like, if your name is, and this is a random, but like Ryan Williams. You know how many Ryans there are? You know how many Williams there are? So it's like, whatever, like, obviously Instagram is going to do its own job to differentiate your Ryan from somebody else's. But, like, you have to be sure that, like, if you're Ryan Williams that plays basketball, it's going to show Ryan Williams playing basketball. Because you know what I do on Instagram? I type the first and last name, and I'll type basketball sometimes, especially if it's a common name. Correct. If it's not a common name, it'll probably – and then when I go to search, it's showing me all the ones based off AI, based off Meta's – algorithm to show me, okay, like this is what you might be looking for. And then if I see you in the jersey that I think you're supposed to be wearing, I'm gonna click on it. But then it'd be a tag post from what's it called? And then I'm looking and then, okay, can't find you.
It's crazy because a lot of the top players, I think they have like their social media pages look well. Like a lot of the top players I'll see, they'll have their name, they're put or whatever. They have their @ name. Their name is in the bio. The highlights. We got to talk about highlights. A lot of the top players, you see offers. It says offers, and then it might have like
working out
with offers, and then maybe they put a story up of like someone that had posted them. I love to see that because then it's
like write ups.
Or something like that. I think because then that makes it easier for me to be like, I don't
even have to scroll down.
Yo, you should go check out this kid. I bet. I don't have to scroll through none. Nope. Offers. He got this, that. Ooh. Okay. You got to think about the mind. Like, it's easier to know if someone's good if it's presented to you right in front of you. Like, and
it might sway my decision, too.
Yeah, like, literally,
I might be like, oh, shit, I ain't know he had.
I didn't know he had that.
I ain't know he had Hampton. I ain't know he had this. Like, and that's just me not knowing because I'm looking you up. I don't already know you.
Yeah, bro, I know, like, you got a Finsta. Okay, cool. Like, keep that for you and your friends. Everyone got one. Yeah. Keep that for you and your friends. I bet. But this is your introduction to the world, like your main page. So I think that should really be, if you a hooper, make that about basketball. Clearly, you could get off your fit pics, your family pics. Like you're a human at the end of the day, like whatever. But if you play basketball, you really serious about basketball, you want to get known for basketball, make it easy for someone to know you play basketball.
And not only that, also when we talking family and whatever, what's it called too, the ladies, right? If you navigating down that path, just know if you're doing it on the same page that you're trying to get recruited on, please be wary of that, right? Anybody could screenshot, anybody could send something off, whatever. Now that name, that @ has a bad connotation with it, and now you're famous for the wrong reason or whatever the case may be. So it's like if you need to separate it, right? You could have a main. I have 3 pages. I got a main page, That's like me, the boys, whatever, blah, blah. I have my business page, and I got a fencer.
Yeah.
I got a fencer. I'm a grown man. I got a fencer. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. That's just how it is.
Like, yeah, like media, like social media is way different than 10 years ago, 20 years. Like, it's like, if, like, you're looking someone, like, that's what you're going to do. You're going to go look somebody up on Instagram. Like,
it's funny that, you know.
And it's like a real, like, I know people want to be like, oh, social media, but like, it's a real thing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you guys remember when, I mean, again, not trying to date myself, but like when you guys were
was gonna
applying.
do that anyway.
Huh?
Oh, good.
Asshole. When you guys were applying for colleges and stuff, and say, "Oh, watch out for your social media page."
Yeah, they was like
Yeah,
making you scared of it.
Yeah, they were again. But it's funny how times have turned. Now it's
They not
like,
even scared no more.
Yeah, they're like they may even use it to be like, "Oh, this person." You know what I'm saying?
But
So
most,
it's not just.
I would say,
it's not just,
most. I feel like it's a little shift to social media because I feel like 10 years ago when me and Ralph was like applying to colleges and stuff, it was like you kind of put everything on your social media nowadays. Nowadays, it's like every kid is like incognito.
Yeah, that or you're posting stuff like that we don't need to see. I really don't need to see you in the mirror with your Ithacas on, son, with your hand down your pants. I don't need to see that shit. I promise you. It don't make me feel good when I'm going through my stories and I see that shit. That's not for me. That's not for me. They invented close friends for a reason. That's not for me. Yo, do this.
Trying to get his huzz up, bro.
No. Okay, so look, look. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put you on game. Go to your close friends, right? You make a close friends with only females, right? Anytime you want to post your hands down your Ithacas, just go ahead and post it on there. All right? Cool. Me, coach, mom, auntie, little brother, we don't need to see your hands down your Ithacas, big bro. We don't need to see that, son. Tired of them, bro.
You wearing the jaws, by the way. Sorry, I peeped this. I just peeped you.
Shout out to Reem. You know what I'm saying? I got the jaws on.
That was
Shout out to Reem.
that was
I
great.
didn't peep
That was a great. I think that was an important segment right there.
Yeah,
Bro, no, but it's real life. It's almost an epidemic
Yeah, no, it's bad though.
because it's harder to find kids than it is to
Yeah,
not find them.
Like that's our main point. Like it's hard. It's sometimes it's really hard to reach out. Like I said, like I'm somebody you might want to hear from. I might want to go. You might want me to look at your page.
You never know who I know that needs you.
Yeah, like literally, Ralph could be looking up something. Ralph has hit me up millions of times. Yo, check out this kid. Like, and it's been easy for those kids. But sometimes maybe he's like, yo, I seen this kid play. I look you up. I don't see you. I'm not.
I can't even put him on no more.
So yeah, so again, like I told you guys before, I've been recruiting, right? I've been going to like the NER showcase. I went to some other joint the other day, in Terrytown at Hackley, and I'm just like trying to recruit. So, you know, again, I can't talk to everybody that I like. I try to, but again, it's just now it's like, all right, I got a list of kids, of their names, grades, school. I went straight to Instagram and X, like trying to find them. And that's why this is a great, like, I can show you who I can DM and who says you can't DM unless you follow.
Yeah.
Can't DM them.
Or if they don't follow you. No, the other ones, they don't follow you back.
Yeah.
So, like, I follow them, but it says I can't DM because they don't follow me
Yeah, like
back.
even if you're not gonna follow back, whatever, bro. Get your ratio off, bro. I get it. But at least have your DMs. Cause like me. Clearly, a lot of people are DMing me, have the ability to DM me.
Big time.
If they don't follow me, it goes to my DM request, so that you could still send the message through. But you could, like, I have the ability to go look and see, who DM me. It's not just like, you can't DM me at all. Yeah. But I know. So I remember this one kid I tried to DM or something. I was with him. I was like, damn, bro, you got your DMs off. He didn't even know. Like, sometimes your settings might just be like that. Just be aware of that. Like maybe ask someone that don't follow you. Yo, can you see if I could get DMs or whatever.
Yeah.
I know everyone's not extremely tech savvy. Like,
and I will say,
like,
Meta does that.
Yeah,
Meta does update it a lot where they're changing stuff, but just be aware of like the update. You don't gotta read the whole update notes, but like if they're showing you like, this is a new feature,
just simple,
like
just check it.
Yeah, just make sure you know.
Then if you don't know how to change it, ask somebody or just type it in chat, bro.
Yeah.
Or for example, like
use AI to your advantage.
Meta just did the location thing.
Oh yeah, with the tags.
Where like they can you can like have.
But it was automatically off.
Yeah, your like active location, and it was automatically off. But I remember like some years ago, Snapchat did it with the Snap Map, but it wasn't automatically off. As soon as you had it, it was on.
Yeah.
So that was something that's like, okay, like if you didn't know, like people got the low on you everywhere you go, and that's a crazy thing. You know what I mean? Like,
that's
especially for y'all mysterious Zero Dark 30s, like for someone to have the location on you 24/7, like that's a little dangerous. So it's like knowing that when you're using these apps, knowing what's coming out, knowing the information that's being pushed to you is important because it can help you or it can hurt you.
Correct. So, I mean, do we have any more on that topic?
Nah,
I think we
we
touched
got
that.
it pretty
I
good.
mean, just-
yeah. So, I guess we can segue to like preseason high school basketball.
Yeah, I think
wanna-
we should touch on what we did. We kind of were in a rush last pod. We didn't really get to talk about it. So now that it's preseason, a lot of I feel like fall ball is about to start happening. So I think this weekend Border League starts.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that.
I've
It's
seen,
like so it's like a
Was
bunch
it
of like
OSL? No. That?
Nah, it was like
Or-
Step is in it. A couple Cali schools, Prolific.
Yeah, I
like
saw
so it's like a
Prolific.
little
Is it
mix
like-
of everybody.
It's like grind session.
Almost.
No, like it's just like a preseason league. Like they
Okay,
actually have
okay.
E games on ESPN this
Okay.
weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can coaches be there?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay.
So this is what's so wild with everything right now.
Yeah, I'm like you. I'm out the loop a little bit because I
like
haven't
I'm saying,
been watching nothing.
like I said, it's hard. Basketball is so gate kept, bro. Like, oh, OTE can only play this. EYBL Scholastic can only play this. We did the AAU version of it. We talked about it.
Well, that's why I want to definitely.
We talked about the AAU version of that. So let's talk about the high school version. Like, what are these players? Like I said, we touched on it a little bit. What are these players' options? So you got OTE, right?
Yep.
You got OTE, EYBO Scholastic,
Yep.
NEPSAC, obviously.
NEPSAC. I'm a group NEPSAC. So NEPSAC is like we'll call that prep school because you got elite prep league, you got grind session, like all that is prep school, and you most of the time they going to play in the national prep showcase and they trying to play at the national prep championship in East Hartford at St. Joe's.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're trying to do that. Shout out Putnam, they won it like 2 years in a row now, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
That and then you got your traditional route, regular high school, maybe Catholic school, your federations of your state, like so like. How do these kids navigate through that? You think how should they balance where do I fit best?
So here's the thing that you gotta. It's a business. Like we gotta talk about that because being at South Kent, I didn't realize how much of a business it was until I got involved. So even your top programs, like even like a Step and Act, right? They have like 4 teams. I didn't know this. They have a varsity A, varsity B. Then you got 2 JV teams and a freshman team.
I learned that when we trained the one kid up in the D3 school. That's really nice.
Which one?
White boy with the curly hair. When he was busting Ethan ass.
Oh,
With the little 8th grader when we went up in New York.
When we went where?
What's the name? It's like a pretty name. It's like
Sarah Lawrence.
Yes.
Oh, Sarah. Okay, yeah.
When he played on Snap.
I know you're talking about Dylan.
Yeah.
And he was older too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was there. I was just like, he if you put him in a public school, he might come off the bench and probably play well.
Yeah.
You know, but like people want to go for the name. But anyway, so you got to think of it as a business, right? So if you are an okay or average player, if you're playing for, a local team, you probably just stay in public school. Right, this is where I'm thinking stepwise. Now, if you are in let's say you're like I would say hoop group, or even like made hoops, and your team is one of the better teams. Okay, now I think you should start, and you're being a solid contributor. Now let's look into like maybe a prep school, and then it's like if you're the elite of the elite, if you're dominating that, and if you're now playing EYBL or you're playing 3SSB, Puma, like Pro 16. Then we're talking about the elite of the elite, the OTEs, maybe the EYBL Scholastic, right? So that's the tier. The issue is none of you guys are truthful with yourselves in terms of where where you are with your process. I be talking to kids and they be thinking like, oh yeah, I did this, and I watch them film. I'm like, yo, you're playing like a fucking 5-year-old, like that. You're not doing it, and not offense to the kid, but like you're not doing it against like legit competition.
Yeah.
Like if you can't and I'm not saying I'm a crazy defender, but if you can't get by me, you can't get by 3-star athlete. Like it's levels to it. Like
I think, and it obviously. Basketball is situational. Basketball is situational.
On
I
and
wish
off
we
the
could just
court.
hold a sign because like we're gonna have some old man that's like 12 like that I don't. That's 12 followers, 15 following, yelling at us in the
He's like,
comments.
bro.
Well, yeah, this is.
I bet,
this,
bro.
I don't agree with this.
I ain't reading all that, little bro.
Basketball is situational, right? But I think, let's say a kid is in 7th grade and he's starting to, develop a little bit ahead of his peers, right? I don't think the rush should be straight away, oh, let me go find the best program, right? Figuring out your own thing. 8th grade, if there is a growth spurt involved or if the skills are really progressing into that next year, okay, it might be time to, go up from that mom and pop local to maybe to a next level, maybe something that does a little bit more travel, maybe made hoop circuit. Off that made hoop circuit, going into your freshman year, it should be a decision of, okay, like, let me just stay where I'm at, right? Because you have to gauge your peers before you can go out into the beyond. So that first year, you should play freshman or JV. That's okay. Like I said, unless you're – but we're not talking about those kids. We're talking about the regular, progressing kid. After that year, like I said, if you're progressing now, it should be, okay, let me see if I could make that jump. And if you can't, it's okay to stay at that made hoops level. It's okay to stay at the hoop group level. That's fine. By sophomore year, let's say you take a large, like going into your sophomore school year, you take that large jump. It could be like, okay, now I might be in a position where say like, I feel like I'm confident I'm one of the better players. This might be a reclass year. Or it could be like, oh, nah, like I think I just need to transfer and go somewhere else, right? So let's say you reclass after sophomore year. Now it should be, okay, prep school, the boarding schools, whatever, blah, blah. So now you get to do your sophomore year again, and you have a junior year body. Then the notoriety comes, blah, blah, blah. Once you're established in a situation, I think that's when you look towards an OTE or whatever.
But, like, you can't even just look towards OTE, URBL, right? So, like,
it's gotta be.
My thing is, like, as hoopers, we're all fucking delusional, unrealistic with ourselves. Like, you kind of have to be, like, you can't, like, that's just what it is. Like, but, like, if you take a step outside your body, take a step like outside of yourself, assess the situation. Most of the time, they're gonna be hitting you.
Oh well, yeah,
like,
of course.
Like if you could really feel what time it is for you, because when people start reaching out to you, like clearly sometimes you have to go put in the work. Oh, maybe I should email this coach, see where I stand. Like you ask questions, like, and when I say, like test the waters.
When I say look, like obviously it's coming in too, but like I'm saying like you'll feel it. Yeah. Like when the buzz starts to, okay, now that I have the notoriety, like they are probably going to come calling. And maybe I do like look in and say I want to do it. Because perfect example is Abdu. Abdu could have went to go play OTE, but he felt like he was in a position where he didn't need to. Yeah. But they definitely were calling. Yeah, and he has now the decision to look into it and go, okay, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to take the move? Do I want to be in these facilities? Do I want to have this NBA trainer with me? That's now it becomes his decision. Yeah. So when I say look into, that's like, what I feel like that's what you really want to get, the point you want to get to, like when the ball is in your court. Like the worst situation is when you gotta be moved by what somebody else feels and how it's what someone else thinks of you, pretty much. Like top players, it's a little different, right? Like, so what's it like? Kevin Wheatley, right? Yeah. Kev is one of in a. Kev,
why y'all do that?
What you mean?
Kev is an example of like he's a one-off. Like you freaking 6'7" in the 7th grade, 8th grade, like
8th
like
grade,
you are like you're ready for that. Like, all right, go like Pete not calling nobody. Like I know Pete, he not just right. Like if you a scrub, but he gonna keep it a buck with you. Like he gonna keep it real.
He gonna love you.
Yeah, he'll like Pete love but he gonna like that was one of the realest. Like he's one of the realest coaches. But yeah, Kev was hurt freshman year, but he would have played.
And still got offers.
But he would have played on that Jellyfan team. And then this year, all right, I'm ready for my second my OTE year. It's him and Mel. Like Pete is gonna look for Kev. All right, this is your year. Yeah. Like. And even I'm watching preseason highlights and stuff, Kev looked good, but he's a one-off. So a lot of the time, people we say, oh, yeah, go start small, But sometimes in a situation, hey, you don't got to start small.
Yeah. And that's a different situation.
Yeah, but, like, everyone's level is different.
Everyone's not Kevin Wheatley.
Everyone's not. Yeah, so he's chasing those other top players, right?
Cap.
I don't know anybody in his class for real.
2028.
Oh, Peter Julius.
What's the kid from
AJ
Houston?
Williams.
Yeah, kid from Houston.
Peter Julius,
AJ
AJ Williams. I know the whole class. I know the whole class, bro.
That he played for.
That's the Georgia
Stars. They both on Georgia Stars.
Georgia Stars, yeah.
Both on Georgia Stars.
So
shout out to Jerry McCain. He was watching that game with me down in Augusta.
So you got to think like everybody feels underrated. Like everyone has their own situation where they feel underrated. Kev is probably like, yo, these dudes is not better than me. They at the top. Yeah. But then this younger kid, not younger kid, like maybe lesser kid, you not getting looks. I think you got to look to what's around, like what's your circle? Your circle could really tell you what's really going on for real. Like that's Kev's circle. Mm-hmm. That's who he's looking for. That's his competition. If that is not your competition yet, don't be like, oh yeah, I'm better than AJ Williams, bro. You never even played against him. Bro, you never been in. You can't even be in the same gym as him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
when they say Kevin Wheatley, they say AJ Williams. When they say Peter Julius, they say other name, like certain names get brought up with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Like they all are in the same ballpark. Sky. Like, they're all in the same ball. Like
those names get brought.
Those names are different. Like, but even someone like Sky, bro. Like Sky ain't play a lick. He ain't play a lick for Christ the King last year. He sat the bench the whole year. In New York, they do it kind of weird. Like you don't really play JV and varsity in New York. Only
that's right.
And then they rarely have freshmen.
Like they have New York. New York is funny because you play freshman. You play for a freshman championship.
Right.
JV, you play for a JV champion. Like like in Connecticut, like JV season, the regular season.
Yeah. Bye. We'll see you, bud.
Yeah, but it's like when I was with Jeff last year, a couple kids that they played JV all year for playoffs. They'll you come play varsity, but like wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't. It's different. But like I said, anyway, back to the original point. Like Sky, he ain't played at all. Him and his he's still at Carson King, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So him and his family could be like, nah, we out. Like, but then it's like, all right, like I ain't play, but I'm playing 15U EYBL. Like I'm starting 15U EYBL. I don't care about that high school shit. Like, exactly. And then maybe this this year he doesn't play or something. Like what that'll be the coach. That'll be on the coach. But then it's like just like Kyan was there. This kid named Julian, he go to OSL now too. Was there. Like Mally from Jeff was there. Sometimes you do got to make that choice. Like, all right, yo, at this point, you playing with my career. I might have to make a decision. But early on, it's like, all right, let me take a step back. Let me pace myself, and maybe I could find something from it. So
well, I forgot where I was gonna go with this, but
I think also too when we're talking about like kids in their situations too, we have to be clear on their skill and like what's lacking and what's not lacking, right? So like something that I have noticed from since we started the pod to now is that decision making is very low. Like, and when I say low, it's like a lot of kids can't read and react. Like they're either stuck in something or only have one read. So for me, it's like I don't know if we're not showcasing complete players or we're not teaching players how to be complete players, but it's like you can't just head down through life, head down through sports. Like that's not how it works. Like you have to think a little bit, and it's showing. Like you watch a kid, he has a couple moves, right? He has a couple counters, right? He can read and react when it comes to his moves. But then it gets cut off, and he keeps doing it. Yo, you have counters to your counters.
Yeah, you got to move.
Like you can't just keep doing the same thing and think it's gonna work. You went up 3 times on the left-hand side. He punched your shit 3 times. Maybe you should give him a pump fake. Maybe you should step through, finish with your right. Like, where is the decision making? Hey, they keep jumping up on this side, on the right side, and they keep getting steals. Maybe you should tell your wing over there, cut back door.
Yeah. And that goes that can go into like the training and coaching, right? The coaching, and I was talking to this with the parent. Like the coaching in the younger age is so important from like 5th through middle school, because that's when they absorb so much. Obviously, you can keep learning and growing, but like that's when they really decide, oh, I really like this game. Let's keep going. And then on this, you supplement that with proper training. You know, obviously it's great to do moves, but then you got to do like constraint training. What that is, it's like you play games where it's like limited, like small-sided games, but you limit them to something like a dribble handoff. The defender has to fight over the top every time, put some pressure for a 2-on-1, so it's like a pick and roll situation. Now you're making a decision where I got a score read or I got the dump down feed or read, right? So again, that those are two things that are really important as well when it comes to that skill side. Now for me, talking about players, it's like the sooner you do it, the better, right? I think that's something to think about. I don't want to. The more I think about it, I'm currently recruiting kids to do a PG year, but that's just a lot of pressure to focus on 1 year to maybe get something. If you do it earlier, right? If you give yourself 2 years, that'll really.
Yeah, if I could go back and redo it, I would have did it earlier.
Yeah,
like, I think PG, like even like from my PG year, people were hitting me up like, "Yo, you want to come play on this team, that team?" I'm 19 now, bro. I gotta go to college. But it is like some kids you are in a situation like this kid named Ethan that went to Lincoln. Ethan Osteen, I think that's his name.
Yeah,
he got Putnam now. But you was dumb nice in New York. You had looks like. If you have looks and then you do a prep year, it's a little different. But you going in there thinking like, oh,
I'm gonna just
get my looks now. No. Unless you're one of them or you're 6'5", like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", like it might be a little different. Because I remember leaving open gyms like that. I was spraying it today. Jim Boeheim was in it because I was with Hami. I remember it would be like Jim Boeheim, Sean Miller when he was at Arizona. Everybody was in that Calipari. I remember.
Was Ali in there? Was
Ali was there. Yep. UConn wanted Hami. I remember just like spraying it like boom, boom, boom. Oh, I know some of these low majors about to hit me up. Cricket. I'm like, and that's but like I was not on none of their radar. Like it's like, oh, you're an older kid. I have a guard for next year. Like I'm recruiting this junior guard that year before. Like you gotta really start your process early.
Yeah, and that's what I want to bring this up. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, you are relying on us as a prep school, as a OTE to bring these guys in, and we will. But if it's hard to establish a brand new relationship if you haven't tried to do something. So like what we're looking at right now, for me and when I recruit, it's like, all right, what do you have going on now? Right? You have D3s, D2s. You have any interest? All right, cool. If you do decide to come up, we can definitely boost your profile because you're going from Riverdale High School to South Kent Prep AAA, whether you play on the first team or the second team. That level of competition is 30 times better than the high school team you're playing. And then you're probably playing on a local AAU team where, boom, like we can get you up to another level, right? In terms of just like respect and like, oh, they play at South Kent. This is the kind of style. This is the kind of player. It's a reputation thing. Like you think Putnam Science.
Relationship.
Yeah, like oh, he played at Putnam Science. I'm going to get a solid kid, like a solid player. Ball player.
Especially a lot of these NEPSAC schools and some of these prep schools have had the coach for almost like 20 years. So like that comes with, oh, he don't just let anybody over there. You know what I mean? Like he has a certain respect and reverence for his program and for his players. So you know that like if you get a kid from so and so, that's a good kid. Yeah. Or if I get a kid from this program, he's going to be well-conditioned. He's going to be this. Like, you know certain things when you're getting them from certain places. And I wanted to say this about the skill thing earlier, too. Not just having the skill of decision-making, but also being confident in your decision. A lot of kids aren't confident in the decision. They're making the right decision, but they're not confident in it, so then it doesn't look good. Or it like you fumbling through it. So that's something else that needs to be.
I have something off of that. A lot of times, like, feel me, like I'm like the middle, like you too, like even you as a trainer, like we're kind of like the middle man. Like it's like, man, coach ain't letting me do this. Like people gonna come up, like kids will, cause we not about to be like. We're not gonna be we're not looking at it as a coach. Coach got to look at the whole unit, 15 guys. How am I gonna win this game? Like it's different. You could be more individualized.
Correct.
Feel me?
Correct.
So a lot of kids would be like, "Oh, coach not letting me rock. Like he take me out after one mistake." Blah, blah, blah. Like every hooper had that feeling at one point, right? But you got to think at those high school levels, right? As you go up, why should your leash be long? Like you want a long leash. You want to be able to make mistakes, right? Okay. Sometimes. Yeah, damn right you should be able to do it. But some of y'all, nah, you playing at a higher level, and you get in and you turn the ball over 3 times. You took an ill-advised 3, 3 seconds into the shot clock. You dribbled up. That's 4 possessions. They got 4 layups off of that.
And then the parents will be like, "Oh, why'd you take my?"
That's 8 points. Like,
he only got
if
5 minutes.
if you want that long leash, go play your level. Go play at the level you might have to be at,
or earn it,
or earn that leash.
And then, well, here's the thing, like,
they're like, "Oh, why does he get to take this shot, bro? He's shooting 50% from the field and 40% from 3. He averaging 19 points. Like,
whether you like it or not.
I'm gonna give him the ball.
Whether you like it or not.
And again, like, I honestly, Coach Carter at South Kent does a great job. He tells guys up front, he's like, I'm going to give you an opportunity. You either get to play yourself into minutes or you're going to play yourself to the bench. Mm-hmm. So, like, understanding, again, it's just understanding situations, right? If you're going to a situation where there's going to be a lot of high-level players and you got to fight and scrap, your leash is obviously going to be this thin because there's another good player right next to you. You got to earn that in practice and whatnot. But if you go to a lower level and you just want to be able to do what you want to do and maybe have a shot at that next level, then, yeah, you can go do that. Again, it's situational.
Situational.
Yeah.
It's
We should have
situational. We know.
like the SpongeBob shit.
Situational.
Like, we know your son is good and your son got to do this and that. Not everyone is your son.
Yeah.
Talking to the old head who's gonna comment on this.
I think you know who's a really good example for me is Willie Darden. Willie is probably the most like confident kid.
Heal up soon too, Willie.
Yeah. Really want to see you on the court. Probably the most confident kid in my eyes that I've seen in a minute because he's not afraid to make the mistake and he's going at it 110%. We could be down 20. Willie gonna come down tween behind the back pass because he's that confident in himself and his skill. And even if he makes the mistake, he gonna own up to it. He gonna be like, oh yeah, that's me. But like, if it's open again, he gonna tween behind the back pass because that's him. And I feel like I would much rather live with knowing that I am going to get this kid, and I'm not gonna have an issue of like insecurity or problem, knowing that he's gonna do what he's capable of every single time.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Rather than I gotta guess. I don't know. Like he could. Yeah, I'm asking you to do this, and I'm like, you good? I don't have to ask that with a Willie, right? I'm like, yo, Willie, I need you to guard this best player, right? I only want you to force him left. Don't worry about nobody else. Force him left. He gonna be like, all right, bet. But if I have to ask a kid like, yo, I need you to do this, and the kid is like, oh, okay, but like, all right, like I can already see you not confident in yourself.
I'm literally watching the OTE thing on Amazon.
Oh, I was gonna bring this. Can we segment into this?
Yeah, of course.
Right. So again, going back to, and we could. I watched it twice now, so I'm well.
Season
prepared.
3 you talking about?
Yeah, the newest season with Eli and you know whatever. Mm-hmm. But what? Okay, let's talk about OTE. Let's go through the leagues really. Like we just talked about.
We could break down the leagues.
What's so special about OTE in your opinion? And again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, but
well, you've been there.
All right. So OTE from training perspective and resource perspective, nothing matches up. Like, so first of all, if you're in-house, right? In-house, all the cold tubs, all the training, getting your body right, access to the gym whenever you want, trainer setting up private workouts with the people that are there. Ball's in your court though. You gotta want to work hard like any other situation, but they gonna set you up to be successful. And then once you taking care of the hoops, they got the media on lock, bro. Like honestly, like we just talked about social media, right? Like Overtime does an amazing job with that. I'll give them that. Like even though it might be annoying to some people, like what they doing, that's like that shit work. You being avid like on Steve probably not on TikTok like us,
right.
But we seen when Dude first was coming out, it was like Ashton Genty, bro. Like Ashton Genty was like, it was just like a scary type of song. Then Leak told the kid like, I got 4 stars, whatever. But then like TK 6'7",
right.
Overtime is seeing this, like they know the media, they have their own beat. All right, Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push this. Let's push this. Let's make it annoying. Let's make it mad annoying.
Damn, I forgot about that.
You
Shit.
get-
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
He said you a fake forcer. He said I got five. I got 5.
But then but even stuff like that, like media wise, like second to none.
Yeah.
I know Steve's point is gonna be like off the campus. It's not the same. But I think even at those like you still like those kids. Some those kids are getting NIL opportunities because those schools have business going on with overtime. Like we seen in the doc, Pete was like, "Yo, we gotta win to keep the school open and stuff." And then they're also getting notoriety. They're getting their media pushed and stuff like that. There's a few definitely some cons to it, like some of the gameplay I don't really like. There's a few theatrics and stuff, but overall,
So
You know what's funny? I was actually gonna mention the game. So I went down to Atlanta for a guy's trip, and I actually told him like, yo, we should go see an OTE game. And a lot of them had never seen an OTE game before. So when we went, it was kind of like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what is this? And I was just like, yeah, like it's different, bro. But I think, unironically enough, like I think it almost like trains them for something different. Like a lot of kids are playing in a structured format that has been the same format for a long time. And I know it sounds weird, but it's like changing the rules a little bit and forcing them to play a different way. Low-key, I think aids them a little bit, right? So like, correct me if I'm wrong, right? First 2 quarters are the same length.
First 3. It's
First 3.
8, 12.
Okay. 8, 8, 8, 12, right? That is not normal. But as a player and someone who's like playing a majority of the game, being conditioned enough to go 8, 8, 8, and then 12 in the fourth quarter, the quarter that matters the most, especially if it's a close game, you're conditioning your body to go longer than usual. And like that's going to help you in the long run. It can help you with your pacing. It can help you with your scoring. Like, okay, yo, like I got more time in this quarter. Like I could take my time a little bit. Or, yo, I got to really put my foot on the gas in this quarter because this one's going to end quick. Another thing I like is the little like penalty box joint that they got.
I hate that.
See, I like it too. I like it in a sense of like knowing your situation. Yo, we're in a situation like a lot of players I feel like are just playing and not realizing like, oh shit, it's 2 fouls to give or whatever. I don't remember what gets them in the penalty.
It's like it's like the bonus.
Okay, yeah, it's the bonus.
Like instead of going 1-and-1, is do the
you do the little fast
on,
break.
like
Yeah, the fast break shit. It's kind of like hockey, like they do the power play. In my head, like, yo, that is important because it's like if it was the bonus, right? And let's say we send them to the bonus, and they shoot whatever. It's kind of like 3 on whatever. Like a free throw is free. This is a little different. Like we're doing the running up and down, but it's like I'm giving up the same points low key by getting our into the bonus. So I think it's like almost like deconstructing their way of thinking and forcing them to like think in different ways, and I feel like it low-key helps. It does sometimes feel like a circus. It does sometimes.
I think it's just like honestly, you just making those points. That probably is what they were thinking in those.
No. Listen, I made it a little better for y'all. Y'all could give me my credit.
That, like
cut us a check.
Great points. Right
because
there.
I really sat as a fan and watched it, and it started to make sense.
I never thought about it that way. I ain't gonna lie. But the way I'm thinking about it, I'm just thinking about old head coach, old head scout.
They don't want to see that.
What is this? Nah, I'm not taking this serious. And a lot of people are like that. Like I've had to explain to people, be like, they be like, why he going OTE? He just want clout, blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, bro. Like dudes is going to get right in OTE. Like they got like
Yeah, and then here's okay. I'm devil's advocate, and again, I love that, and I love what you're saying, right? But like again, spoke to a Division I associate head coach, and they were like, they talented, they're really good. Like the kids and the facilities, but it's just like it doesn't match up to the college game. Because now, again, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, they're recruiting those kids that not all of them are the Thompson twins. Mm-hmm. They have to go to college.
OT got very lucky on the Thompson twins being their push to start it.
Correct. But what I'm saying is now that translation from there to the Division I game, more than likely, right? Again, who are your guys that you're leaning on as successful stories outside the Thompson twins?
You got Thompson twins,
Tyler Smith.
You got Thompson twins, Alex Sarr, Jaden Quintance, Rob Dillingham, Ian Jackson.
Tyler Smith.
Caden Carlisle. Like you got, bro. Like they, like if you list out their players, like they got some college ready players. Like
okay.
Sean Above is going right.
Sean Above this year. Chop was gonna be fine this year.
Jasper was in it.
Jasper
Dillingham
Johnson
was in it.
I said Rob.
Yeah.
Is
that his name? The kid I'm talking about, Tyler Smith, lefty.
Tyler Smith
played on the Bucks.
Yeah. Jay Gort was in the G League. Like, but you got to think, right? So
we talk. But here's my thing. Okay,
no, I see what you're saying. Though.
Yeah, like
I see what you're saying. But think about like regular high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So say
it's still better.
Say
than
John. But think about this. Think about this. Say John Doe. I'm John Doe. I go to fucking Notre Dame, Fairfield, or something, like whatever. I'm the one person that made it to the league. I'm so like, we looking at everyone's perception of Notre Dame Fairfield is crazy now. Like I'm the one person out of 100 years that made it to the league, right? Now, they send people to the league. You get, what is it? It's like their 4th or 5th year. Mm-hmm. All those people, I could list like 12 pros probably. And I mean, I could list like 12 pros and 6 like good college players that are helping in college. That's a win for your league.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, every kid, like, we can't, like, not going to do good. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying, but that's at the end of the, like, that's a win for the league.
Here's my thing.
Because even like Mount Verde, right? Mount Verde and IMG, Prolific, Oak Hill, all these schools, every kid that's going there at that point is like, I'm trying to get to the league. Mm-hmm. Realistically, probably one of y'all are.
Yeah.
So in OTE situation, it's like, all right, we've been around 5 years now, I think. Mm-hmm. We putting out all this production right here. These are our successful players. Some inside, some on the Atlanta campus, some outside the Atlanta campus. What could you tell us?
The one knock I've always kind of had on it too is that I don't think they develop players. I think players.
I don't think you go there for development.
Yeah, no, and that's the only thing where I could say it's kind of a knock where it's like, okay, like the player who probably went to OTE and he probably. No, let me not say probably. He got better.
No,
he definitely got better.
He got better.
He definitely got better, but
you go there to
wasn't
develop when you already have something to build on. It's not like you go there from ground. You can't go there from ground.
See, but we gotta bring it up.
People that have tried to do that.
But we gotta bring up Troy. Troy tried to go over there thinking that he could get to a level that he wanted to get to, and like I said,
at the end of the day, it's a personal decision because if you watch the videos, coach said, "Yo, I don't think you're gonna play a lot this year."
No, he did.
We talked about this. The writing be on the wall.
Yes,
and the writing be on the wall. But like as a delusional hooper, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna work mad hard. I'm gonna do, bro. Coaches know who's starting at the beginning of the year.
Absolutely, but I think that's a good story to show people like, yo, like.
Grass not always greener.
It's not always greener, and you need to understand the types of players that are in the pool you're trying to get into. And I felt like I've said it, he should have just went to Taft. I felt like Knepsack would have been pretty good for him.
Because even when you think about like a Knepsack, like there'd be top players, but some kids on the team be like a little lesser. They just there at the school.
So and then I guess we can go transition into like the Knepsack.
You have any more points about OTE?
So OTE, I mean, again, I think it's just outside of the being on campus. Like I wouldn't go. We had a kid that we were recruiting. He ended up going to Diamond Doves, and I found out they actually paid him. Like he would have to pay to go to our schools.
That's what I just said. Like those schools, those schools is in like Pete and them got to sign a contract. Like Fear God, that's Calvary Christian. They signing a contract this year. Dynamic Prep, Jermaine O'Neal School. So they said they turned down EYBL Scholastic spot to go play in OTE. So clearly, probably was some business involved. But they said they also gonna compete for Chipotle Nationals. Right. So like it's like if I'm a kid, like you get the both of both worlds. That's they got the two best players in 27.
Yeah, because again, like, but that's
and then also last year, Dreamers off campus, off campus.
They're North Carolina. No?
Yeah,
what was their shit?
Eli Ellis team.
Eli Ellis team as well.
Moravian.
They win it. Yeah, they beat Malik. They beat Amari. Bryson Tiller wasn't on the team. He went to Kansas early.
Yeah.
We should also talk about that because people just keep talking about DP, but he's dumb tough. But Bryson Tiller left early, but I don't care. You beat Malik Thomas, McDonald's All-American, Amari Evans going to Tennessee.
Yeah,
I love
DPOY.
y'all. I love y'all to death, and they did y'all kind of dirty with they kicked you out, Amari. But I watched these games. I was very entertained. Like it's good. Like you said, like it's just a weird type of basketball. But when you kind of
bro. Watching it really like I was like
you ate twin.
Yeah. See, look. Baddie. Yeah. No, but like watching it really like put the perspective in my mind because like I really had to think of it from a fan perspective and what I'm watching. And then also too, like getting into baseball, like I've always kind of wanted to get into hockey, but I never understood it. But power play is the only thing that I actually did understand, where it's like you're in a disadvantaged situation and now you need to regain, which is what the bonus is.
Yeah. But like, also OTE, you get 8 fouls.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like again, like,
but that's just to keep the best players on the court, which is part of the spectacle, which I'm okay with.
Yeah,
I'm okay with.
My thing is, again, like you said, it's just for the guys who are more established and have things going for them, and it's just not.
Yeah, I don't think you go to like.
But even so, you have fringe players. So the kid that we were recruiting, I thought he was a fringe player. Like he's got Division I offers, but like going to OTE versus going to a NEPSAC school, like you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of just
honestly, you could even shift your mindset a little bit. Like I know clearly we all want to play. You clearly want to play. Like why would you not want to play? Shit, you put your head down for a year at OTE. Like say you don't play that much. You put there's been players that have left OTE. Like like I said, Jaden Quintance,
hype.
Tyler Jackson, like it's been players that's left, but sometimes if you like went there, put your head down, and then come back or to something,
you're gonna come back a different monster.
Yeah, because like even in a NEPSAC, like most NEPSAC schools is prestigious prep schools. Like you ain't in the gym all day. Like OTE, you got it's more like a college. Like you got class here. Gym, like a basketball factory kind of thing.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing with you, and again, I'm only referring to the school I'm at because it's just what I'm experiencing. So, like older guys, they have to figure out if we can do it with the younger guys, but the older guys usually have a block or two off. So, like now we're talking about you can take college level classes, you work out with somebody like me in the morning, breakfast, class, then you come back in your free period, class, open gym in the afternoon, dinner, open gym, or like gym's open again. So technically, like somebody senior post grad or a junior that's ahead in their classes, you have opportunity to be in the gym 4 times.
It's just up to you.
Ooh, okay. Hearing that schedule, right? Me and him kind of been going back and forth about it, and we kind of said it a little bit before the pod started. But like, I know some players need a little extra motivation, but like, I'm really not on the side of like needing to kick a kid in the ass to get him up to go work. I don't understand.
Bro, they kids, bro.
So okay.
It's
not everybody built the same. Not everybody come from the same background.
I hear you, but like this is your passion, is it not?
But sometimes you need a little push to your passion. Like, yeah, I want to play, but sometimes you might not even know the ways. Like, you might not even know. Like, sometimes we hear stories all the time. Yeah, my uncle did this. My uncle was the one that made me get up in the morning. Thank you to my dad. It was hard. I remember wanting to quit. I wanted to fight you when you was bringing me to the, like, we hear those stories all the time. Sometimes you need someone to help you realize it. Not everyone got that switch in their head off it. Like, yeah. It's just true. Like I know, like I grew up with some people, like they parents was like forcing them to go work out. They didn't want to go work out.
Yeah.
Like they did not want to work out, whatever. Like, but when he came back looking strong and good, like, and actually hooping, it was like, oh, like, damn, like, good thing you did get that push.
Yeah. And
then like that's kind of in like, you gotta still think like that brain is developing. I understand what you're saying completely, bro. Like,
yeah,
but I can't ask a 15-year-old.
Okay. Maybe it's the expectation versus the reality, where it's like, oh, like, yeah, I want to do this. And then, like, I got to get you up. I gotta, what's it called? Like, we spoke to Jace, and he said that, like, he was, Jared was the same. You'd have to drag him to go rebound, what's it called? But then he said something in him kind of just flipped. He got it a little earlier. He said he got it in, like, 8th grade because he reclassed in 7th grade. So he got it in, like, 8th grade where he was like, nah, like, you don't really got to get me up. Like, I want to go to the park. Like, can we go here? Can we go here? And I feel like kids are, and I don't want them to grow up early. Like, I let a kid be a kid, but like, if it's something you're passionate about, I feel like I shouldn't have to kick you too much to get up and do it. Like, if you really like Legos, you're going to be like, yo, Mom, can I get a Lego? Can I get this? Okay, cool. Like, you like Legos. I shouldn't have to say, yo, let's get up to go do this. Or, hey, you got extra practice. Why don't you go do this? Or, hey, so-and-so is doing this. Do you want it? Like, if it's something you're passionate about, I feel like it should be something that's always, like, on your mind to do. Even if you think you can't do it.
Some people just wired, like, even in the NBA, like, some people don't work out on it. Like, people think everyone we see.
Oh no, I mean I know
talk
that
about NBA, but we see Zion this year, right? And then now he's all fit, now all this. Like,
Nah, he really do look crazy.
But like he always had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Of course,
he always had the opportunity to like he could have been doing that from his rookie year.
Of course,
but like maybe it took everyone like, yo, look at you, ha ha, boo, flip. Like sometimes that's what you need. But he was uber talented already to get to to that. He was just relying on that. Like they always say, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But if you already have the talent, you should build on it, like you're saying. But sometimes people is like, might need someone in your corner. Like people, we always talk about, we always say kids, you need the right people in your corner. You need people, less yes men, like less that, like sometimes kids need that little kick in the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, again,
how big the kick is might be my issue.
So I mean, again, I think it works both ways, right? But there has to be a point where the kid has to like take that step and be like,
for sure.
You know, but again, example, full transparency, Jacob, right? Jacob was a little lazy, 8th grade, 9th grade, maybe even to 10th grade. It wasn't, and there was a lot of other things that were in between there that kind of took into
some
it.
Confidence,
some confidence stuff.
Mistrust,
and like people, there's some people that took his confidence away. But when he made the transfer to South Kent, it's something that I did my research with Coach Chills, and I was like, yo, Jacob, this is either you're gonna be completely by yourself. You'll have other dogs around you, so you're either gonna step up to the table and contribute, or you're gonna just wither away on the bench. And what did he do? He ended up contributing. He went from not playing at the beginning of the year to being 6th man, and they won the NEPSAC AAA. Was that 3 years ago now? 4 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then that flipped his switch. Then his body started transforming. Then he started doing more. Yeah. But it's also an environment.
I'm about to say sometimes you just gotta be around other people that are doing it. 'Cause I remember going to like prep school. Like I always thought I worked hard. Like literally, like I was always down to go to the gym. Always thought I worked hard. I went to prep school. We wake like the required workouts for per se 6 a.m.s, lift at some point during the day, and then we hooping at night. That's 3 workouts right there. So I'm thinking, we getting it in. It's kids going back to the gym, staying till 12. It's kids going to the gym before we start working. Like other people are really working hard. So it's like, damn, like you really got to put in that extra. But that's me seeing that. Like no one at Notre Dame Fairfield was doing that. Like,
and I do agree, but I feel like where you are at your level and seeing the opportunity that you were at a higher level, right? So you got to see the more opportunities that you can have in order to do more. I feel like when you're at a situation where they're showing you your opportunities and you're falling below that line, it's like, how much do I have to kick you to do it? Like you have access to a trainer, you have access to a gym, you have access to a coach.
You're saying when it's all presented to you,
like it's presented to you, and why do I still have to drag you?
And it's more than just, and then it gets to become more than just basketball. It becomes who you are, right?
As a person,
being a self-starter. Like regardless, once the basketball stops, if you have to rely on somebody,
true.
You're just gonna be a bum.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
We get what you're saying.
I know what you mean.
I think we all kind of on the same page. I'm talking this like clearly. As you get older, like son need a click, bro. Like at some point, son need a click. But I'm just not I just don't think every 15-year-old is gonna click. Like, yo, I gotta wake up in the morning. I gotta go run. I gotta go do this.
Most 15-year-olds is asking for NBA, asking for millions, asking for NIL.
Yeah. That's what I'm
saying. So
if
you're asking for that, you have to be not a regular 15-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
There's millions of regular 15-year-olds.
Yeah,
right.
It doesn't make sense for you to have, especially in the day and age of everything is recorded.
Yeah.
They're showing you they're working out 10 times a day. If you've never seen somebody with the work ethic or whatever, Just type in YouTube, type in documentary, type in the player you like, right? Elliot Tahad, that's y'all goats, right? Type in Elliot Tahad and go look. You'll see a whole day and what it look like. They be on Twitch, they be on stream. You'll see what they whole day look like.
They be recording that? I don't be following them like that on Twitch.
Well, I mean,
do they record their workouts?
Not necessarily,
yeah,
but like they're on.
record, but
there's just been times like a streamer or something might
Right.
be in like Elliot Brother
gym.
streams.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, like they're in the gym or they just got back from the gym or whatever. Like you're hearing these things, you're seeing these things. I don't think you could be in a situation where you could be like, I ain't know or whatever. Like if it's there for you, like you should, if you like it. If you don't like it, I'm cool. I'm with you. Hey, fuck it. I'll put the kicks down. I'm cool. Like I just don't think we need to like. It feels like coddling to me, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but say like you sit a kid down, like you have a real ass talk with him, then that could be the moment it clicks. If you gotta keep repeating, yo, let's go. Then I'm like, all right, you clearly don't actually want it. But I'm saying, but sometimes you might need a little like, bro, like this is a little,
of course,
yeah, like.
But I think. You like it's just they want certain things and like you
that's
telling,
everything in life.
Of course, and you're telling them like this is what it takes to do this, and then it's like you're not doing it, but then you still want it.
That's where the disconnect is.
That's insanity.
And there's some players that I know of that I'm not gonna air them out, but like that's where they're at. No, I'm not gonna do that. But it's just like. You've had this, you have the blueprint, you have the resources. You just got to, now you got to do the hardest part is just show up and do the work.
Show up. Bro, that window is tight, bro. High school, you get 4 years. College, you might get 5 if you redshirt. That window is tight.
Super tight.
To be good, especially now, everything is a job interview, bro. Like, every time you go pick up the ball.
High school, you might get 3 years. I don't even know if you're getting 4 years no more.
What you mean?
Yeah. Like, to be nice?
Oh, I'm just saying. I meant like the actual years. Like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, bro.
Yeah.
No,
that's like it feels long, but that is such a short period of your life.
That shit is quick. That shit is very quick. I tell you, I'm a regular person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't play college hoops. Like that shit is quick.
So let's just jump into college hoops right now. Like what we've seen. Like recently, Bruce Pearl announced his retirement, and his son stepped up to take over that.
Screenshotted this yesterday,
and it's fucking
that's
crazy to me.
It was out of the
but it was already in like it was in talks. Like I heard rumors.
Clearly, I would hope he went to the team, but like that was the first day of practice. He said that, so that's what I'm saying.
They knew. Yeah,
I would hope like that would be crazy.
You just never know.
So it says coaches who retire in the 2020s: Mike Krzyzewski, Roy Williams, Jay Wright, Jim Calhoun, Jim Boeheim, Tony Bennett, Jim Larinaga, Leonard Hamilton, Lon Kruger, Bruce Pearl. Those are all high coaches that was already paying.
Goats. Like we're talking about like goats that have been in this for
everyone got a chance to start paying.
Yeah, they're like too much competition now.
See, and even
I gotta do more now.
I know this is the basketballers, but you talk about somebody like Nick Saban too. Who got out of there. He was like, no, like, yeah, because you can't sit on grandma's couch no more and offer up that $10K, you know what I'm saying, and keep it calm. Because everybody can do it now. I think we are starting to see like, the new generation. Like I always liked our age group because I feel like we got enough of the old and enough of the new, and I feel like we're in another new transition. Like we're in the 20s. Like we're in the new transition of what the next level of sports and I honestly have to say sports and entertainment, what it looked like. Because, like, sports is entertainment at the end of the day for some people. Like, it is a job, but it's also entertainment on our side because we're the fans, we're the consumers. So I think we're heading into that new ways, new
ways of college.
The business side is so insane, just the amount of money that's going into all this. It's eye-opening and just seeing where players are. And, like, I hate calling it college basketball because it's not college anymore. It's a professional. Right, and what's his name? You tweeted it, or not tweeted? You texted it to us last night, and we saw it just yesterday or 2 days ago. What's his name? Nika.
I think Nika Murin. That's
Murin,
his name.
Finland, right?
Finland,
yeah.
So Nika Murren was a top player in this class, right?
No, it's not like the AZ
Didn't
compass.
play AAU all year. Ironically, he was on Brad Beal Elite the year before. They won it. They won it again this year.
Without him.
So they won it without him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, won it without him.
would've.
He went to AZ Unity this year. So he didn't play AAU because he was training for Eurobasket. Played in Eurobasket.
AZ Compass, you mean?
AZ compass.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah,
No.
you good.
No. He didn't play EYB. He played AZ Compass
Oh,
last year.
Unity is the. No, you said
He was supposed to play AZ Unity, you're saying? Or
My fault.
Yeah,
he
you
didn't play. He didn't play Brad Beal Elite this year.
Okay,
Right.
so he
Because
was
he was training for Eurobasket.
Okay,
He was on
okay.
Finland's like national team. He played maybe like 12 minutes a game. He didn't play like
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, so he averaged like I think he averaged like 6.5.
yeah. I seen a couple highlights
Yeah.
too of him.
See,
You show some
that's the
flashes.
thing. The flashes.
You show some flashes. This is my thing though.
It's crazy.
This is my thing. So right now they said he's looking at pro options, but still may go to college. He's still looking at college options. If Tyron Stokes, Brendan McCoy, Dylan Mingo, one of them said right now, like as an American player, I'm prefacing that as an American player, one of them said right now, yeah, I ain't gonna play this year. I'm gonna just look at pro options and look at college options. How you think that would go?
Yo,
He's not getting a single college offer.
They might have
No,
offers.
I
you might have
think that-
offers.
no,
but
I
your
think
your perception
here's what I'm gonna
your
say.
perception
Okay.
is looked at way differently than a Euro. Y'all know I hate that. Bro.
Okay, so yeah,
I
I've
hate
seen
that.
you've been talking about it.
Yeah.
I've actually talked to some other people about it too. They noticed the same thing. Like we were talking about a kid, like these European kids, if they were 6'10" and can handle the ball or they're athletic, like coming here is a big deal. But if an American kid did it, like it would be like, oh, it's just another kid that's coming up, like that's cool. So like to your point, what I'm saying is just like, what's the difference? Yeah, what is the difference? There shouldn't be a difference.
It's hard. It's like when you come. Clearly, we're the cream of the crop. Like everyone talk about Euro this, Euro that. When you come here, you are judged way more. You're judged harder
Strict,
because
more
he
strict.
clearly high tat. Like he showed little flashes,
Super
so it's like,
athletic,
yo,
yeah.
like I go pro 1 year. Say he go average 5. He gonna probably be a lottery pick just because it's like, oh, like we seen little flashes, we seen what we think you could do. But like sometimes it feels like an American kid is just judged way harder, bro. It seems like you nitpicked like something crazy.
I think it's the lore that we've had of European players and the outcomes that some of them have been able to achieve and excel to, where you have to kind of take that risk.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, like I know it don't look like what it looked like over there, but I know that, like, I know what came from out there. Like watching the Quarter Goal doc really put some perspective in me on France basketball and how they got that one centralized camp that everybody go to.
Athletes, yeah.
Like, yo, if you nice, you go here. So like having a resume from out there where you played over there, it's like, okay, you may not look the best, but I know what lineage you coming from as far as like basketball training and what's it called, where I could say, okay, like, yeah, come over here. Like Finland, I'm not too familiar with Finland, but like I'm sure they're looking at
Lauri
yeah,
Markkanen.
I'm sure them looking at him like, oh, this might be another Lauri Markkanen. So they're gonna be like, hey, if he could turn into a Lauri Markkanen, we're gonna take that risk.
I was trying to scroll to find the podcast that talked about it. So you guys know Doug Gottlieb? He's the coach at
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, the shitty year, right? But
Because they was mad he was doing a pod and coaching.
Yeah, well, yeah, that but there's a lot of other things. But anyway, the pod was really education. They brought the guy Dan Pondman. I forgot what his NIL brand is. He's arguably the biggest NIL agency. Like he's one of the biggest agents, but he runs the biggest agency for NIL. And they were just talking about like the process of how a lot of these coaches are going overseas, because the sell is to them is like these kids. There's a lot of talent over there. Don't get me wrong, but they're making like $20K, $30, $25K a year because it's not a strong league. But they're 17, 18, 19 20 years old, and they're stuck. And so now these guys, they're talking about how these agents and stuff go over there to find them, and then now they put the dots together. So that's where we're seeing the influx on the college side of getting these European players over here, because one, they'd make more money, and then two, they're actually not bad players, but they're also more accustomed to what the college game is, because it is now not one and done, but one and transfer up. which is the European basketball model,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
kill it, you go up in the
Regulation.
league, right?
Yep,
We
yep.
talked with Aaron, right? He killed,
Yeah.
he did a solid job. Now he's in Israel this year, and he's probably getting paid more.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just what it is. You perform well, you move up, you get paid.
Even
more.
like you win Euro Cup, now you in the Euro League.
Yeah,
Like,
you go.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So like that's where we're at. So somebody like him killing at AZ Compass.
That's a fact. I
and
never
then-
thought of it. You do move up.
Yeah,
Facts.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
a Euro model.
Do you think that Euro model, team wise, could ever work in NCAA?
What do you mean?
Regulation?
What do you mean?
Like the top teams in the bottom league move up, and the
Oh, you
bottom
talk
teams
about
will
actually
move
like
down.
that part?
Honestly,
I don't think you can't do that.
Strictly,
Nah.
strictly money wise.
It's a money thing. It
Because,
really
like-
is a money thing.
Because like say VCU goes crazy one year, they still don't got the football team or the whatever team or the money to compete with Alabama. Like it's just money wise.
But those bottom tier teams, right?
'Cause you got-
and
it's
what if they had to pay it?
How they gonna pay it? You got these conference.
No, I'm saying like the bottom, like let's say D1, right? Whatever.
Oh,
the-
you
the
talking
team-
about the bottom team in
bottom teams
let's
that they
say
get
like what?
regulated.
Like you talking about like a bottom team in the ACC,
Yeah,
and they got
They would have to bump down.
they bump down, but then the ones that bump up, the team that got regulated has to pay. Like
I
the
think it's
ACC
just
team.
I think it's different in that sense because you do have these conferences and every conference is basically like SEC board, SEC committee is different than ACC committee, different,
Right.
way different than the MAC committee. Like those
Yeah,
are billionaire, like that's
I feel you.
you know we still American.
Yeah.
They got capitalism
Yeah,
going on and
yeah.
stuff. So
But
right.
thinking back on that too, it's just like it's crazy how it is, and with the European model, and that's how there's going to be another shift eventually. Then this
they
is
about
where
to bring a NBA Euro League.
yeah, that's what I heard.
NBA
It's going to
League.
start in 2 years, or like they're going to start with London and another team, maybe. I don't know. But like here's my thing. Like I brought it up in a podcast before, but what's stopping them from regulating it to where NBA has farm teams now?
NBA does have farm teams.
Like I'm talking about
The
youth,
actual
I'm
farm
talking about
systems.
youth development farm teams. Like because that's also part of the European model, right? The Europeans, like again, Real Madrid,
They do.
Barcelona.
They started like 14.
NBA.
I mean USA basketball, I guess. No,
So we won USA basketball, right? And then look at every top thing you see now, right? Say it's a big game in Adidas 3SSB or a big game in AYBL. Where are we watching it on?
NBA TV.
NBA app.
Yeah.
NBA app. It's like this is all new. It used to mostly be on ESPN, but now even 2 years ago at EYBL, it said EYBL X NBA. So they saying, oh yeah, we trying to get a hold on this. We got USA basketball starting from the jump. And like I think we mentioned this before, America is different because it's like more of a free for all. Like, hey, like you have a chance to play if you want. It's a little different than over there where it's like, all right, we know if you're actually good or not. Like we're gonna judge you like that. But
so what are we? Are we eventually just gonna phase out the vets at some point? Like, is the
NBA
NBA gonna
vets?
get super young? And then we
So
have
it's looking like right
you
now.
see like what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
but
not-
look at I sent this in our group chat, right? You know, you saw the list of former BJ Boston. What's his name?
Brandon Boston.
Brandon Boston. Who else? There's a couple other guys.
Let's just do a topic of that.
Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of NBA talent, people drafting to the NBA that are overseas now. So we got Brandon Boston, Lonnie Walker,
I saw
Armando Baycott,
Hami.
Hamadou Diallo,
what's
Marquise
his name?
Noel.
He just signed. I'm pulling it
a
up.
lot of it's a lot of other players that like hey, they're going overseas pretty early in their career. Like you can't tell me Hami can't play even like a bench role off a team. Come give a spark.
See, and we spoke to Aaron last pod, and I felt like, and he kind of touched on it, but it's like the NBA low-key has politics as well, too.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like a lot of players don't feel like that it's worth it in order to play out the rest of their career trying to chase around in the NBA to look for a spot to have them. So I just went to media day for the Nets, and like Cam Thomas, he's definitely he's considered a vet on that team, But like in the grand scheme of things, like he's not really a vet in the scope in the grand scheme of the league. But on that team, he's a vet, and it's like
just because he's been in the league.
Like he's literally like there's guys on that team that've been in the
Michael
league.
Porter's a vet. Like.
Yeah, like been in the league for like 5 years, and like that's a vet, which is crazy to me because like obviously once you're 3 years in, you're technically considered a vet. But like vets to like me was like you know what I mean like Oakley.
Vince down the line.
Vince down the line.
Down the line.
Jason Kidd, like we had who was our OG? Fucking Sam Cassell, like was an OG at the time. So it's like
these dudes in the league like 15 years.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't like 15 it wasn't like 15, 16, 17 years like KD. Like where it's like, oh, you're still KD, you're still
right. It's like, no, I'm on the back half. Oh, Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, like it was like, oh, I'm on the back half of my career, but I'm still like, honestly, we got like PJ Tucker still,
right?
But like, it's like people like that. It used to be more.
We need more of those.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah,
Devontae Graham.
Graham.
Shake Milton.
Shake was just on the Nets.
Trey Lyles, Kai Jones, Rashawn Holmes. He was big in Sacramento. Lamar Stevens, O'Shea Brissett.
O'Shea Brissett was just on the Celtics.
I just saw another Taylor Horton Tucker.
Yep,
like he's all EuroLeague stuff now.
The one thing I will say I have been seeing going to the games and looking at the coaching staffs though, I will say some of those veteran guys who used to be at the end of the benches are in coaching staff positions. Jared Jack, Kemba Walker, Epe Udoh.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I forgot another one too, but like some of those guys that we were used to seeing on the end of the benches are just getting roles in those
organizations
on those teams. So that's something I do want to see more of. But like at the end of the day, like they are coaches, but they're separate. You know what I mean? They're not in that locker room, and I would like to see more vets in those locker rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because like I ain't gonna lie, like. These little young dudes getting in trouble a little bit. Like, they're doing a lot of
Zion,
you know what I mean?
Jalen Green.
You know what I'm saying?
Ja,
Miles Bridges. Like, I would like to see a little bit more of that veteran aspect in the locker rooms because, like, at the end of the day, like, the coaches are always going to be separate. Whether you're cool with a coach.
That collective bargaining agreement. It's like the best players is getting paid OD. Yeah. Then the mid-tier is like, oh, we don't got bread because the second apron. Mm-hmm. So then you got to take this week minimum.
Right.
Like, clearly it's not weak in our world. But
it's weak in their world.
In their world, I just made 20 M's last year. Now you want me to make 1.4 in L.A.? Like,
yeah.
Like,
so,
I mean, they probably think they play it for free. Like, I remember literally the Morris twins was like, bro, like, if I go to New York and take a minimum or go to LA, you got to think about taxes.
Yeah, they fly me.
If I go there, like, I'm playing for free compared to the rest of my career.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do think it is something that they need to readjust and need to like look out for or really integrate those UD roles. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because UD wasn't playing a lick.
Yeah.
But like technically he had a roster spot.
Like,
you know what I mean?
James Johnson still in
there. Yeah. Like technically they got a roster spot, but like you need certain guys in those locker rooms, I think, and it's.
That's able to go out on their own terms.
And it's gonna counteract.
It's hard to get that.
It's gonna counteract the wave of young players that we're gonna see a lot of influx with, especially with Euro players coming over or guys going over there and then coming back. Like so.
So then what happens when? This is the other thing to think about. Like how does the NBA continue to expand overseas and you have a separate league over there?
Oh, that's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have
NBA don't announce something and just it go away.
Yeah.
Like you've heard Adam Silver be like, yeah, we're trying to expand into Europe. That shit's happening.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you do a team in London, maybe Germany, like the
it's
bigger
not even
countries,
like a team
Spain,
over there. It's like they're having an NBA league, NBA Europe.
But then again, so like I saw Dubai just started their first their Euro League, and that's a great. I would if they wanted to hire me today, I'm going to Dubai.
See, but what is
that?
What is the NBA Euro
NBA going over there right
like,
now?
Though?
They about to go play a preseason game.
But what does the NBA Euro look like though?
That's what I'm saying.
Because if we're talking about that second apron, we're talking about
trying to corner the market.
So they're trying to monopolize.
Let's we the biggest brand of basketball.
Right.
EuroLeague is huge over there. All right, let's do some business with EuroLeague to where like we call it.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
But then it's
Okay,
smoke.
so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look,
It's gonna be
so look
smoke.
though.
Yeah.
I'm KD, right? I play 3 more years. I get to where's he at? Like 17 right now?
Something like that.
Yeah, I get to 20 years. What if I say I want to go to NBA Euro and do 5 more years of playing NBA Euro?
They just said Luka might want to finish his career at Real Madrid or something.
Yeah,
But, like,
I don't know if that was
yeah,
a real report,
But like, what does that look like for me? Because I'm Kevin fucking Durant. So are y'all paying me Kevin Durant money? Like, what does NBA Euro look like as far as
That's like
it depends the country.
it's like these soccer players that are,
It
that go
depends.
to
PSG.
it go to Miami, like Messi.
Messi, like
Y'all gotta pay me.
I'm on my back end. All right, yeah, y'all pay me, and I own the freaking team basically. Yeah,
Y'all pay me 250.
But that's what I'm
ain't
saying.
Tom Brady about to go play flag football or something? You seen that?
I heard something about that.
Yeah, like.
But that's what I'm saying. What does that look like? Because as a
You
player,
get in the high. You not going unless you get in the high. Like,
see, but then where are we at as far? Is it NBA if we're not? I don't want to say breaking rules, but like if we're running it differently than the NBA. Because no player in the league right now has partial ownership of their team that they play on.
And that will never happen unless they break off and do something, or you give.
So how would you then allow that in Europe?
Or you
why would I play in US?
Or you give the OGs like Steph, LeBron, and them. You tell them, hey, we're trying to expand here. Put up some money. You guys gonna be owners over there.
you know what I seen the other day? Braun. So you know the Starting Five documentary.
Mm-hmm.
So like we thinking, oh NBA, damn, they got Braun, they got this. I'm looking at like the credit stuff, uninterrupted.
Mm-hmm.
So Braun organization is running all that Netflix documentary stuff. So like Braun has his hands in these plays, like, cause like Braun's type, you not seeing him if he don't got something in it. Like,
oh, for sure,
he not even gonna let you film him for real.
Sure.
Like,
you seen him on that little China run?
I was about to say even the the Olympic thing.
Yeah.
We didn't really see Braun. Like Braun clearly's in it.
He was in it, but he wasn't
a featured head, and clearly you would want LeBron to be like a talking head in it. He probably was like, "Yeah, this ain't mine." And nah,
yeah.
like,
He gave you the couple little cameos that he was gonna give you, and then that's it.
Honestly, on the team, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. You open up a different can of worms doing that, unless you label it what it needs to be. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, they gonna figure it out.
I know they're gonna figure it out, but like, what's like Alani Walker? What's stopping me from saying like, nah, I'm gonna just go over there, bro. I don't even want to like deal with that over there.
Yeah,
that's
like,
what
or
they
like
doing.
young, but like it's gonna get younger and like, why am I going to the NBA?
Well, you're going to the NBA for life changing.
That's still gonna be the most. That's still gonna be the most money.
Like bread,
think
like
so?
to get paid for your talents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be
like
the
now,
most.
if you want to just play out of pure joy of the game, but like even then, it's still difficult. Like EuroLeague is not the same. It's a different game. It's more.
no,
like
no,
how,
I'm not
I'm
saying that.
saying in general, just like going over there, like you're treated like you are a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing but love for you when you go there, right? Like, but
Then the games is just also different there. Like you lose 2 games there, you might get cut. Like
yeah, it's a different. But they wouldn't do that to NBA.
not to a top
yeah,
dude,
no,
but I'm
top,
saying,
but like
a lot. Like you lose 2 NBA games, it's a little different than if you lose 2 EuroLeague games. Like
yeah, that means it's a lot
games
more.
Mean, like in soccer,
They
the games mean more.
and that's where the love comes from. I think that would be
The games
you'd
mean way
feel
more.
that more as a player. You're like, yo, they really love this shit.
Because you can
Like,
really get regulated.
yeah, and then I'm like, damn, let me go. You get maybe a
'Cause it's
spark
like,
that
bro,
love back into
like
the
Armando
game.
Bacot, like Brandon Boston,
He said
Tommy, like all them. Like, bro, I ain't playing in the G League, bro.
Yeah, like
You're about to pay me 40 bands, bro.
yeah,
like,
like
I could go make, I could
Bacot-
go make 600
He
over
about
here.
to he about to make he about to make a couple mil. I think
Mm-hmm.
Bacot said it too in an interview. He was like, I was gonna sign with Charlotte, but they didn't extend the Exhibit 10 or whatever it was. You know, the Exhibit 10 you can make between like I think 500 close to a mil.
That's
But
what
even-
Amani Bates just signed with the Sixers.
Yeah, I saw that too. But like again, it's just like it becomes financially like this is your life, right?
You
Like
do
it's
become
just-
because like you got such a short window, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's the
you
window.
Say you enter the league at 20. Say you
you
magically
made-
make it to 34. Like that's a 14-year career. That is dumb long. But you're 34 in real life. Like you're dumb young. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like your
You-
life just started.
yeah. Like,
yeah, 34. You're like, damn, I'm about to be.
So like
I'm
you
about
kind
to be 34.
You kind of gotta maximize. You kind of gotta maximize your profits. Like at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And again, that small window, and you know, it's important that athletes understand that no matter what you do with this game, and you guys can we'll talk about it. Like, your window small. And I just wanted to kind of maybe wrap it up with like just reminisce real quick on, you know, I'll give her a shout out. We're not gonna get too much in depth, but like Sonia Citron's year. Just talk about like, just
flowers.
You know, just going back on when I met her to the first time I was able to. It wasn't our first time connecting, but she was like my first high. Well, Max and Christian were technically my first high profile kids, but like Sonia was actually my first star woman athlete that I had.
You spent real time with her.
Yeah, like I really was in the gym with her in a crucial, not a super crucial part, but a crucial part for her to be able to accelerate as like how she did. But like just thinking about, I always post that video that you did, and just to be like, yo, it's crazy to think that's where we came from. And then Ralph's been like with me ever since with her, and just first off, congratulations on a great rookie campaign.
One of the best ever.
Will be.
She's like
one of the best rookie seasons.
Oh
ever.
yeah.
Like it's crazy, like what situation means, like, cause like clearly she was good in college, but she never was like, I don't think any year she was the best player on looked at as the best player on Notre Dame.
Yeah, you think about it because he had Olivia Miles. Because when they came in as freshmen, it was the Olivia Miles show. Like and then don't get me wrong, I love her. She's great.
I'm just saying, like, it's just your situation and your coach, but then now you go to a situation where like, hey, we need you.
She had Hannah after.
Then you had Hannah right after, who had all this hype, and then. The best part about her is her humility, where she's just trying to win.
She was able to fit in where she needed.
I would love to know the Mystics scouting report on her. But if I had to quote or like bookmark any game where I'm like, okay, wait, I saw Sonia Citron, it was the game versus Louisville when everybody was hurt, and it was literally like just her.
Yeah,
and she had like 28 on like. Maybe like 9 shots, something like that. On like 9 shots or something like that, she was hooping. Where it's like, okay, like, damn, that's what it would look like if it was just her type shit on the team. Like almost like in a, and obviously like these players, there's teammates. I'm not gonna say it like that, but like when you're the focal point, like a Haley Van Loof, like what she looked like on Louisville, we're just going, like. And that was something. That was something.
TCU last year.
TCU, she came back out. Like LSU, there was too much.
LSU was
around
too
much
much.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Exactly. So it was for me. That's a game I would have bookmarked and be like, yo, if we could put her in a position where she could do this, this is what it's gonna look like.
But here's what's even crazier though. She did that her rookie year with the best of the best in the world. That's what's even crazier to really think about. She really didn't get to tap that potential in college.
Nope.
Like she was playing her role. And she did what she needed to do for a team to win. 4 straight Sweet 16s, like, you know.
And even this year, the rookie year, and like, you know,
we talk.
Listen, I tell her all the time. I tell her all the time, like, I'm a fan first. Like, I'm a Sonia Citron fan. Like, I'm like, you're not shooting enough, son. Like, we're like, she was like, yeah, no, I know, but I'm trying to catch my feel or whatever. But I'm like, like, and I said it to her face. I said, your extra shots that I'm asking you to take are never going to be bad shots because that's not the type of player you are. Like, if I'm telling you, like, there's certain players. That's what I'm saying. So when I'm telling you to take the extra
hunt a shot, a couple.
So when I'm telling you to take the extra shots, I'm not asking you to jack up no bullshit because you're not going to do that anyway. So it's like
just find your
realizing that, like, I could go get one. Like, is something that I think I'm going to be so excited to see next year because I think that's the position that they're trying to put her in is to go get your shit. Like, go get your shit off.
Continue her development, too. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you get to see her home for a couple of months. Yeah. But then she's going to go to play an Unrivaled down in Miami.
Yeah.
I'll beat that.
So
it's all 3v3, right?
It's 3v3.
Yeah, okay.
It's like basketball in its purest form. Yeah. I love the idea of it. Like, I wanted to go down. I emailed them. But we'll see what happens. But
we gotta win the 3-point contest next year though. We gotta win the 3-point contest next year.
And we're gonna make sure we're there this time.
Oh, I don't know, you feeling that?
Huh?
All right.
I'm funding that? Yeah, fine. Know that. That's on know that tab.
Type shit.
All right, but we'll wrap that up.
You got anything else?
You got anything?
No, this was a great one.
Yeah, it's always great when we come and chat. That's why we do these.
But it's just the best one, and like like clearly you're gonna have topics and stuff, but we just started talking,
yapping.
like that was it.
we be yapping, man. But we appreciate you guys again. Tune in, Spotify, YouTube, all that. Comment, subscribe. Please share this because again, like the more we get out there, the more we can kind of like spread this message. I believe that we really talk about basketball in its purest form, and you don't see that as much. You know, there's different podcasts with NBA, college. We try to cover a lot of it, but we really in it. Yeah,
even
we
college.
really,
I count college as grassroots, low key.
Because we're usually talking about kids that are just getting in, or kids that are transitioning to go out of college. So
real grassroots.
Yeah, and again, it's you
from
don't
from some younger talking heads,
right?
That I feel like
that
we're like old souls.
We boots on the ground,
So again, you guys get to hear a different perspective. You know, parents, coaches, whatever. Follow us, share it. You know, we appreciate it. Follow us on socials.
Yeah, NBA season about to start. I'm about to get back in the grind on the NBA side. Start posting.
Big things coming. Y'all gonna see.
Shake hoops. All right, you know who I am. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Now the Brooklyn Steps got it.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all can clip that. The Brooklyn Steps. Yo, you know what's funny though? Before niggas started taking photos over there.